ears at? Ooh. Well, I missed ears. A big triangle pop there. That would have been a good play. See, ears kind of back down to this. There's a lot of support in that 150 area. If it comes back down a little bit more. Let's see, where's it at? Let's see, where are we at? 163. So, break of 180. Ears has the sky to run to. Very low float. Come back to ears in a second, but I might jump in ears too. COCP just falling. Mogo, very interesting. Got a flag there forming. Keep an eye on ears here for a minute. Ears has got so much room to run. If it can break that 180, I'm gonna go on ears here. Go 100 shares on it. See if it starts to break this downtrend line. Pre-market highs of 170, so going to be some resistance there. Big buyers holding up at 164 at the moment. And we're starting to push up out of that downtrend. A little triangle there. Testing that pre-market high at 170. So 180 is the big spot. 180 is where a lot of resistance is going to be at. But if it gets through 180, then it could get real frisky. We're close to testing that 180 at the moment. I'm pushing back down a little bit. Okay, so there we go. Now we got a downtrend to see. Starting to push through that downtrend. Let's see, looks like we might test 180 here. Getting real close. If it doesn't break 180, it's going to come back down again. So we're going to want this 160 area to hold to make this triangle if it doesn't break through 180 here in the next minute or so. See, we tested 180. Oh, we're breaking through 180. So let's see if we start going for a new high a day. 189 was the last new high a day, and it's actually the high of the year too. Oh, and you see 180 still holding up. And it's resistance. So there we go. There's the adjusted trend line. Adjusted downtrend, so that's where it needs to break over. Like I said, this could come back down at 160 area, possibly at the bottom of this triangle that it's starting to form. Yeah, that's exactly what it just did too. Pushing back down here. I got pushed down hard off of that trend line. Strong rejection there, but kind of want to see it build some new support in this 170 area. Looks like it's trying. We got about a minute and 10 seconds on this candle. We really don't want this candle to be pushed all the way down. We really want it to get back up above probably 175. And it's trying to here in this last minute. 30 seconds left on this 5-minute candle. Let's see if we can get a close over 175 here. A little bit of selling there at 175. Looks like it's breaking down though. So we might be trying to test this downtrend again here soon. If we continue to hold this 170 area. Big buyer at 172. See if he holds up. Yeah, he held up. Another buyer coming in at 173 there. See 175. There we go. So 175 was holding up as some resistance still. 175 is trying to build support. Sellers keep slowly taking it out. Need just to get back up to that 180 and test. Alright, we're testing 180 again. Let's see if we can get through there. Need a nice volume push. And looks like we're going to get back through 180 again. Now we want to see 180 start holding. Still testing this trend line, this downtrend line here. Yeah, still more selling at 180. That's a tough area, but I mean, after 180, there's not much resistance. Actually, in fact, there's not any resistance. So that 180 is a real important resistance line. Pushing through it again. Let's see, we might start moving here. Yeah, we're starting to move here. Let's see if we can break through this high a day. It looks like we might. Yeah, new high day at 190. We're starting to push. New high day at 193. Breaking that triangle. Now $2 will be some natural resistance, but there's no past chart resistance at $2. So $2 is kind of my price target, but I do want to see if it's going to try to break over 2. Pushing up 195 new high. We're getting up to that 2. See, volume increasing up to 2. Let's see if this is going to break. I was about to maybe lock in half here at 2, but did take out a lot of sellers there at 2. Getting a little bit of a spread. Let's see if we can get this volume push to push it over 2. If it pushes over 2, it might get crazy. So we're going to test 2 again here. Let's see if this volume starts increasing. Oh, popping over 2 there. Up to 210. So I'm going to lock 50 out. I'm going to lock half my shares out here. And then I'm going to hold this other 50 shares here and see if this can keep going. Now I took half of it there. About a 206 or something like that. But like I said, there's no resistance above this, so it can keep running. And that's kind of what I'm looking to see. All the way up to 217 so far. Very low float stock too, so volume really starts popping in here. We could see this thing getting going. 215 trying to start holding that support. There we go, pushing all the way up to 220. 225 through 225 through 233. We're getting frisky. Show me the frisk. Show me the frisk. Can we get a halt going here? We may get halted right here. I think we're about to get halted. We getting halted? Oh, maybe not. Nope. Man, this has been happening a lot lately where it looks like it's going to get halted. So many buyers come in. They must have really got their stuff together. I thought it was going to get halted, or I'd have locked it all in there, or the rest of it in at 238, but that's alright. So we're going to push back up to that 238 maybe again. We're going to come back down a little. At 215, trying to hold a support. Still trying to hold. I may lock the rest in here in a second if this starts to drop more. Okay, at 215, still trying to hold. So if that's gonna hold us some support, I'll continue to hold this. And you can see we're testing, coming up to test that little downtrend on the 1 minute. Got a little bit of a flag going right now. Little triangle here. It may dip. It may. Oh, let's see. 215 still trying to hold. Sellers at 220. I mean, people are going to be locking in profits. It did just run, you know, almost $1 there. So, but we still haven't had a big sell-off yet. That we had one little pullback, and now it's still kind of consolidating. So I want to kind of give it a chance to see if it's going to rip some more here. Nope, 215 is starting to act as resistance. So we're getting rejected at this downtrend. If it can break that downtrend here in the next minute or two, this may still keep running. There's a big buyer there at 213. He's slowly starting to get taken out though. See if you can break this downtrend. Break the 1 minute downtrend, and then you'll be back alive again. There we go. Now it's popping over. Now we're starting to break that little downtrend. Buying volume starting to increase a little bit. We may get going again here. If it can break, what is that, 225 area? Yeah, if it can break back over 225, it may get going. Oh, and it just did. Let's see. See if we're gonna push for a new high. A new high again. 238, the most recent new high. Resistance at 230. Oh, we're pushing through that. And it looks like we may get moving. Yeah, here we go. Let's see. So we're just consolidating right now. Did push up to that 230 area, got rejected. Where did it come back all the way down below? Closed. Let's see. Where did it close there? Dropped below 225. You can see on the 1 minute we're getting a bit of a triangle here. I mean, we're starting to build a little flag here. The 9 is catching up to that $2 area as well. I mean, just to me, it just looks like consolidation. Doesn't really look like a double top. See, we're up back above 215 again. Let's see, we're testing that 230 again. Let's see. We may be pushing here. Looks like we're gonna. Ooh, it's trying. This is gonna be the third time. Let's see. Buying volume kind of decreasing a little bit though. We need that to start increasing coming into this. There we go. There's a nice pop. There's a nice pop. All the way up to 248. I'm gonna lock 10 more shares in here. So I got 40 left. I want to see if this lasts. If this can start pushing through 250. So if we push through 250, ooh, we just hit it. There's a bunch of sellers there, but if buying volume comes in enough and pushes through, this could get real crazy. 252 new high. Oh, 250 is starting to break down a little bit. Yeah, look, ooh, well, held up. A lot of sellers got taken out there at 250. Let's see. I'm gonna give it a chance here. Try to break through 250. And we are pushing a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Pushing up through 250 a little bit at a time here. And I'm gonna lock another 10 in here at 250 if I can get my thing to work. There's another little 10 there, locked out. So I got 30 shares left. We went all the way to 260. Looks like we may push through 260 here. Trying to. Yeah. Yeah, there we go, all the way up to 270. You know what? I think I'm good here. I'm going to lock it all out here. There we go. So $64 win on what's my average? Like $1.80, so that's like a 30% gain.